My beloved child, heaven trembles today, and your name shines brighter than fire. You may think you're simply listening, but the Spirit says this is your final warning. Do not scroll past. Do not harden your heart, because at this very moment, Archangel Michael stands at your door. He carries a scroll sealed by the hand of God Himself. Listen closely. If you walk away now, the scroll will remain unopened. And once sealed, it may never be opened again. That's why Michael cries out, "My child, open it now before heaven erases your name." Pause for a moment. What if these 10 seconds are your last chance? What if this moment was written into your destiny before you were born? Your spirit knows the answer. That's why you're still here. Beloved, your enemies thought they had silenced you. They set traps of envy, whispered lies behind your back. But God says, I will turn their weapons into dust. What they hurled at you will return to them sevenfold. Do you feel that sudden stirring in your chest? It's not random. It's the divine hand of Michael awakening you. Because in 10 seconds, a door will open. A door no human hand can shut. But you must stay. You must listen, because the next line carries your miracle. Heaven's armies are watching over you. Right now, Michael commands legions of angels to surround you. Their swords blaze, their shields shine, and they are calling you by name. The only thing you must not do is ignore them. If these words stir your soul, stay connected so you don't miss the next divine message God will send through me. This is not just a vision. It is a living prophecy. Hear it clearly. God says, the pain you endured, the betrayal you survived, the silence you carried, it's over. By tonight, the secret your enemies try to hide will be shouted from rooftops. Stay until the end, because your name is written in the final revelation. My child leaned in closer. The Spirit is whispering, and that whisper carries your salvation. Michael says, do not mistake this for coincidence. This message was sent to you on purpose, because heaven urgently needs you to hear it. There is a hidden truth, a family secret that has been kept from you. Someone close tried to rob you of your blessing, but God is lifting the veil right now. Tonight, their plans will collapse. By the end of this day, their schemes will be exposed, and the shame they prepared for you will fall upon them instead. Stay here. In 10 breaths, I will reveal the sign that confirms this word. Beloved, you've silently asked, why do people betray me after I give them my love? God answers now, because your light terrifies their darkness, because your destiny is too powerful for their fragile hands. They never hated you. They feared you. Every lie spoken about you was a desperate attempt to hide their own weakness. But God says, enough. Michael has drawn his sword, and every curse spoken against you will return like flaming arrows. This is divine justice, and you will remain untouched. My child, listen carefully. The next few minutes will not be ordinary. Every line you hear opens a gate to heaven. If you stop halfway, the gates will begin to close. Michael says, do not rush. Do not run. You are standing at the edge of the promised land. Right now, as you hear me, an angel has been sent to your home. Look around. You may feel a sudden chill, a strange silence, or even a racing heartbeat. That is your confirmation. Heaven has intervened. Beloved soul, God says they laughed at you when you had nothing. They mocked you when you walked alone. But soon, those same people will stand in awe as I lift you into honor. You will be remembered not for your tears, but for your triumph. Your story is shifting from tragedy to testimony. And tonight marks the turning point. Michael says, stay with me until the final word, because your miracle carries your name, and it will be revealed at the end. Child of light, do you know why you felt so attacked? Because the enemy knows your purpose. Demons saw your future before you even realized your worth. And they sent people, even family, to try and stop you. But God says, every stumbling block will become a stepping stone. Every betrayal will become a stage for your glory. Listen, the storm was never meant to break you. It was meant to reveal you. You're not here by accident. Angels are aligning your life with divine order. Beloved, heaven is showing me something important. You are connected to a number 7. It will appear repeatedly on clocks, receipts, and even in voices. When you see it, know it is your angel's signal that you are protected. Keep walking. Michael says, do not ignore the signs. Every repeating number, every strange dream, every sudden stirring in your spirit. These are messages from heaven. Write them down. Do not dismiss them, because your breakthrough will carry these very signs. Child, breathe. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. You felt it. That wave of peace washing over you. It's not your imagination. It's the Spirit confirming your calling. Even now, the burden is lifting from your chest. Chains you didn't even know existed are silently breaking. This is real-time deliverance. God says, I will restore the years that were stolen from you. Michael reminds you, pause. Do not rush. The final revelation is near. Beloved, hear this. Someone spoke your name with envy. Their jealousy caused sudden obstacles in your plans. But tonight, God declares judgment. Their schemes will turn against them. The same pit they dug for you will swallow their own feet. And you will walk free, honored, untouched. This is not my word. It is heaven's decree. That's why you can't stop reading. You can't stop listening. Because if you stay, you will see your name written into this prophecy. Pause. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture Michael standing before you, his wings blazing like fire, his sword extended. Now hear him say, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. No curse spoken over you shall stand. For I, Michael, protect you. Do you feel that sudden heat that trembles in your soul? That is heaven's confirmation. It is real. You're protected, my child. Your pain has not gone unnoticed. Every tear that fell from your eyes was collected in a vessel before the throne of God. And now, heaven is ready to repay. God says, I will give beauty for ashes, joy for mourning, and honor for shame. You will no longer walk with your head bowed. You will rise with dignity because your story has changed forever. Stay until the final word. The secret I am about to reveal carries the name of the one who plotted against you. My beloved child, heaven is opening your book of life right now. Michael says, every hidden page that people tried to tear from you is being restored by the hand of God. That's why your spirit feels unsettled, because the restoration has already begun. This is not anxiety. It is the awakening of your destiny. Angels are guiding you into position. Can you hear it? Your name is echoing through the courts of heaven. And every time heaven speaks your name, the earth must respond. Remain still. Be watchful. Before this message ends, you will hear details that expose everything your enemies try to hide. Beloved soul, you once silently asked, why does it feel like every door I knock on is closed to me? And the Spirit answers now, because I am preparing to open the one door no one can shut. Understand this. Not every closed door was rejected. Some were divine protection. Had you entered those rooms, you would have been destroyed. But God blocked your path because your true place is far more important than you ever imagined. Michael says, child, do not mourn what you lost. Rejoice, for what's coming will make you forget the pain. Beloved, heaven is revealing its face. Someone in your bloodline harbored envy toward you. They smiled at you, but whispered in the dark. They claimed to protect you, but secretly desired your crown. Tonight, God exposes them. Their name will soon be revealed. And when it is, you will know this word was meant for you. Michael already stands at their door, carrying judgment in his hand. Do not fear, For the same God who exposed Judas will expose this one too. Child, leaning closer. The Spirit is speaking something vital. You've had strange dreams, people chasing you, doors opening and closing, voices calling your name. These were not coincidences. They were warnings. God was showing you the battle over your life. And Michael stood in those dreams, even if you didn't see him. He says, I guarded you at night when you felt helpless. I silenced attacks that could have destroyed you. That's why you're still here. That's why this message has reached you today. Beloved child, God says the tears that soak your pillow will soon water the seeds of your miracle. You thought no one saw your pain, but heaven watched. And tonight, an exchange is taking place. Sorrow for joy, shame for honor, delay for acceleration. The angels are already singing. They are speaking your name with celebration. They are preparing a table before your enemies. Stay with me until the end, because the feast is never announced at the beginning. It is always revealed at the end. My beloved, there is something important you must do. When this message touches your heart, pause and whisper, Yes, Lord, I receive. Why? Because your agreement activates heaven. When you say yes, angels are released to deliver your blessings swiftly. Do not remain silent. Respond in your spirit. This is a living prophecy. Michael says, your yes is the key that unlocks the chain wrapped around your miracle, child of destiny. The Spirit shows me a strange image, a heavy sack stretched across your shoulders. You've been carrying weight that was never yours. Generational burdens, ancestral curses, unspoken expectations. But hear this, God says, tonight I will lift that sack. I will break every chain tied to your back. You will no longer carry their sins. This is freedom. This is deliverance. This is your moment of release. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, imagine that heavy sack falling away. That is what's happening in the spirit right now. Beloved, you ask yourself, why me? Why is this happening only to me? And God answers, because you were chosen. The chosen are always attacked the hardest. The chosen are often misunderstood. The chosen walk through valleys others cannot survive. But remember, greater attacks mean greater anointing. Your pain is proof of your calling. Your scars are proof of your survival. Michael says, you are not just surviving, you are rising. Pause here, my child. Do you feel warmth on your skin? Do you feel sudden peace in your chest? That is heaven wrapping you in light. God says, be still and know that I am God. You no longer have to fight alone. Angels are fighting for you. And right now, the invisible war is tipping in your favor. Beloved, there is a hidden blessing written on your name. It was delayed but never denied. The enemy tried to hide it in the shadows, but God says, I am bringing it into the light. You will see sudden favor, unexpected provision, surprise invitations, and divine opportunities. Do not doubt. This is your time. This is your harvest. Michael says, be ready. The shift is already happening. Child, hear me clearly. The one who betrayed you thought they had destroyed you. But in truth, they prepared the soil for your rise. Without Judas, there would be no cross. Without the cross, no resurrection. Your betrayer became your builder. They prepared the ground for your ascension. And they will silently watch as heaven elevates you before their eyes. God says, I will not only restore you, I will exalt you. Beloved, do not stop here. Stay until the final breath of this message, because the last revelation is sealed until the end. Michael warns, if you leave now, you will miss the very line heaven wrote just for you. Stay, breathe, believe. Your miracle is near. My beloved child, the Spirit says you are not listening by accident. You are listening because heaven scheduled this moment for you. Michael says the battles you faced were never random. Every attack was a reaction to the greatness inside you. You may not see it yet, but hell saw it. That's why the fire around you is so intense. But child, the fire did not burn you. It refined you. It made you gold. Listen carefully. Right now, a sudden shift is happening in your life. As these words reach your ears, angels are rearranging unseen details. Papers are being signed in your favor. Delays are breaking. Hidden blessings are being released. Stay until the end, because the final word will reveal the exact confirmation you need. Beloved, do not let fear deceive you. Fear said you would fail, but God says, I will make you the head and not the tail. Fear said you were stuck, but heaven says, your steps are leading to freedom. Fear said you were forgotten, but Michael declares, child, your name is written in the book of heaven. You are not forgotten. You are favored. There is someone who spoke your name in anger. They tried to curse you, but God intercepted their words in the air, and instead of striking you, their curse became your blessing. God says, I will place your enemies beneath your feet. Stop and watch salvation come. Stop. Take a deep breath. Do you feel tingling your hands? Warmth on your face? That is not your imagination. That is confirmation. The angels are near. They surround you, just as Michael promised. Stay. Don't miss this, beloved. I see you sitting in silence, holding your pain inside. You cried where no one could see. You smiled while your heart was breaking. But God saw it all. Heaven whispers, the season of silent suffering is over. I am turning your sorrow into dancing. This message is your sign. You asked for confirmation, and God is giving it to you now. Child of destiny, in the next 7 days, doors will open. Yes, within 1 week, something will shift dramatically. Michael says, mark this day. Watch for number 7. It will follow you. When you see it, don't ignore it. It's your signal. It means angels have gone ahead to prepare the way. Beloved, God says the battle you thought would break you will become the testimony that strengthens you. Every scar on your soul will become a story of victory. You will not be remembered for your pain. You will be remembered for your resurrection. Stay until the final word, because heaven has written your secret breakthrough into the conclusion of this message. Listen closely. The Spirit reveals something important. Someone close to you pretended to be a friend, but they were secretly plotting against you. Do not fear. Do not panic. Michael says their mask is falling. Before the end of this month, you'll see their true face. And when you do, you won't cry, you'll rejoice. God is showing you who never deserved your trust. You may feel weak right now, but God says, my strength is made perfect in your weakness. It is in the place where you feel broken that the miracle will appear. Do not despise your weakness. It is the place heaven chooses to shine brightest. Stay, because your miracle is already being born, child. Right now, angels are surrounding your finances. What was blocked is being released. What was delayed is being fulfilled. God says unexpected provision is coming. Money you didn't plan for will appear. It will happen, so suddenly you'll know it wasn't man. It was me. Michael says, do not fear lack. You are walking into abundance. Beloved, you thought you were forgotten, but listen, heaven never took its eyes off you. God says, I have engraved your name on the palms of my hands. Every prayer you whispered in secret now echoes before the throne. And the answer is being released right now. Stay until the end, child, because your name is about to be spoken in this prophecy. You are standing in the middle of a turning point. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Heaven's calendar shows that this day marks the breaking of chains you've carried for far too long. Michael speaks clearly. This is the moment when the invisible becomes visible. You are stepping out of delay and into divine acceleration. Listen carefully. Every disappointment you've endured was not in vain. Every closed door redirected you to something greater. And tonight, the hidden reasons are rising to the surface. The questions that haunted you, why me? Why now? Why always loss? Are being answered. The truth is this: you are being protected. Your enemies thought they buried you, but they only planted you. And now your growth will shake them. You felt the weight of betrayal, the whispers behind your back, the smiles that hid daggers. Promises broken without cause. But the Spirit declares, now the masks fall. Those who pretended to be will be exposed in broad daylight. Truth will thunder like a storm, sudden, loud, undeniable. Pause for a moment. Feel the stillness inside you. That rising peace in your chest is no accident. It's confirmation that the angels are working. Even now, fiery wings surround your name. Even now, your steps are being guarded. Michael commands, do not fear the storm you see. The storm is proof that heaven is moving. Stay until the end, child, for your name is about to be spoken in this prophecy. You're standing in the center of a divine shift. The atmosphere around you is changing. Heaven's calendar marks this day as the breaking of chains you've carried too long. Michael says again, this is the moment when the invisible becomes visible. You are stepping out of delay and into divine speed. Listen carefully. Every disappointment you've endured was not wasted. Every closed door was a redirection to something greater. And tonight, the hidden reasons are surfacing. The questions that chased you, why me? Why now? Why always loss? Are being answered. You are being preserved. Your enemies thought they buried you, but they planted you. And now your growth will shake them. You felt betrayal, whispers behind your back, smiles hiding daggers, promises broken without reason. But the Spirit declares, now the masks fall. Those who pretend will be exposed in daylight. Truth will thunder, sudden, loud, undeniable. Pause. Feel the stillness inside. That peace rising in your chest is confirmation. Angels are working. Even now, fiery wings surround your name. Even now, your steps are protected. Michael commands, do not fear the storm. It is proof of heaven's movement. Years of silence are ending. For too long, it felt like your prayers went unanswered. You spoke, but heaven seemed closed. Tonight, the silence breaks. Heaven opens over you. Your name has been spoken before the throne. And with that decree, nothing can remain the same. You are entering rooms you never imagined. Favor is following your path. Unexpected calls, sudden opportunities, unplanned connections, do not doubt them. Do not reject them. This is not a coincidence. This is a prophecy in motion. The Spirit shows a table being set. Your enemies will witness this feast. They will not eat from it. They will not touch it. They will only watch as you are honored. This is a divine reversal. The same mouths that mocked you will fall silent. The same eyes that rolled at your struggle will widen at your rise. Take this moment seriously. Every word carries a seed, and seeds take root where hearts remain open. Do not close your heart. Stay until the final word. The last line carries a detail you cannot afford to miss. You've seen repeating signs, numbers, dreams, random phrases appearing again and again. This is not coincidence. It is communication. The number 7 circles your path. It is the sign of completion. It means cycles are closing and new doors are opening. Do not reject it. Write it down. Heaven speaks in patterns. Your tears have been counted. Every drop, every breath, every sleepless night. Not one was ignored. And now, the season of weeping is turning into a season of dancing. You will laugh again, and your laughter will not be fragile. It will be full, overflowing, contagious. Listen, the one who secretly plotted against you will stumble in public. What they whispered in the dark will be shouted from rooftops, and you won't have to lift a finger. Justice does not delay. It is coming. Michael declares, the pit they dug for you is sealed for them, not for you. Do not underestimate your survival. The fact that you're still here proves you cannot be stopped. The arrows meant for you missed their mark. The poison they fed you became medicine. What was meant to kill you only made you stronger. That's why this moment is dangerous for hell, because you are awakening to your true power. Close your eyes for a second. See yourself standing, clothed in light. See Michael beside you, wings spread, sword drawn. This is not imagination. It is revelation. This is who you are in the spirit, protected, chosen, armed. Your lineage carries weight. Generational curses try to hold you. Cycles of loss repeated again and again. But you are the breaker. You are the disruption. You are chosen to end what destroyed others before you. The Spirit confirms it ends with you. Tonight, an exchange is taking place. Shame for honor, lack of abundance, fear for courage, delay for acceleration. Nothing in your life will remain the same after tonight. Do not miss these words, because hidden truth is about to surface. The identity of the one who wounded you deepest will be revealed. And with that revelation comes freedom. You will no longer ask questions. You will no longer wonder. You will know, child, heaven is calling you. Respond. Say in your spirit, yes, I receive. That agreement seals the blessing. That whisper activates angels. Do not remain silent. Heaven hears your yes. Your story is changing immediately, not gradually, but suddenly. The moment this word reached your ears, the shift began. Before the sun rises again, you will notice it. It may start small, but it will grow. You're the answer to your ancestors' prayers. Generations longed for freedom, and it will come through you. That's why the attacks were so heavy on your shoulders. You carry the weight of legacy, and you are strong enough to bear it. Michael says, your bloodline rejoices. Look deeper into your spirit. You'll begin to notice ideas, visions, and dreams stirring again. What you once abandoned is rising to the surface. Don't ignore it. This is not coincidence, it's resurrection. Dead dreams are breathing again. Missed opportunities are returning. This is the season of second chances. The Spirit reveals something important. A letter, a message, or a phone call will arrive suddenly. At first, it may seem ordinary, but it will carry extraordinary significance. Pay attention. Do not dismiss it. This message will confirm everything heaven whispered to you tonight. The Spirit says, I am restoring your name where it was dragged through the mud. I am lifting it into the light where it was once tied to pain. I am binding it to a blessing where it was buried beneath lies. I am sealing it with truth. Your name is about to be spoken in rooms you've never entered. You feared loss, but you are stepping into abundance. You feared rejection, but you are stepping into favor. You feared betrayal, but you are stepping into loyalty. The scales are tipping. The story is turning. The verdict is in your favor. Every cycle of delay is ending. For years, progress felt stuck, as if something invisible held you back. That invisible weight has been cut. The rope has snapped. Acceleration is now your portion. Michael declares, what once took years will now take days. What once seemed impossible will now unfold with ease. Look deeper into your spirit. Dreams you buried are awakening. Visions you dismissed are resurfacing. Don't ignore them. They are not random. They are resurrection. This is the season of second chances. The Spirit reveals, someone pretended to protect you, but secretly hoped for your downfall. Their disguise is ending. Their true identity will be revealed. When you see it, do not fear. Do not fall into bitterness. Thank heaven for showing you the truth before it was too late. You are not fighting alone. Angels of war surround you. They march with fire. They guard with shields. They carry your name into victory. That's why some attacks failed. That's why poison couldn't kill you. That's why the trap never closed around you. You were protected all along. Your story is shifting from hidden to radiant. The season of silence is over. Peace is coming. Soon, you will see what heaven has always known about you. You are chosen. You are marked. You are unstoppable. Nothing, no person, no demon, no circumstance can stand in the way of what has already been ordained. Child of destiny, in the coming days, you will hear more. A sign will appear. It may come as a repeating number. It may come as unexpected kindness from a stranger. It may come as sudden peace. When you least expect it, you'll recognize it as confirmation, a seal, a proof that heaven spoke to you directly tonight. Don't miss this final instruction. When you feel the stirring in your heart, say aloud, "Yes, I receive." That agreement seals the blessing. That yes sends angels into motion. That whisper anchors your miracle. Heaven roars with a single decree. It is finished. The pain is over. The battle is won. The blessing is released. Michael lowers his sword and smiles because he knows you made it. And now, the rest of your life will not reflect your past. It will reflect the promises written over you before time began. Heaven is not silent tonight. Trumpets are sounding in the unseen. The decree has gone forth, and your name is written on it. Michael announces, the order is signed, the blessing dispatched. Nothing can stop it now. For years, the weight of delay pressed on you. Doors closed without reason. Opportunities slipped away at the last moment. But that cycle ends here. Every barrier is breaking. Every invisible chain is snapping. From this night forward, your steps are free. Your path is open. Your pace is accelerating. The Spirit shows a golden key. It is placed in your hands. This key doesn't open just one door. It opens every door meant for you. You will no longer beg for access. Access is already yours. You will no longer chase approval. You carry divine authority.